Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. So today's video is gonna be student essential stationery must-haves. So I'm gonna be listing the basic must-have essentials in your stationery collection for regular students here. I'll tell you 12 must haves that are tried and tested, and I will show you what's good. And I will also link and describe put everything under in the description. Please do check it out, and please do watch the whole video to find out what are the 12 must haves. Some of these you might already be having, but some of these I might introduce to you. Please stay tuned and find out. Before starting the video, please like, share, subscribe if you like my content, and please check out other videos as well. The first thing in the must have list is a good old basic blue pens. So as you can see, this is like a very torn out. This is my favorite pen. I need to buy a new one. This is very torn out. um Whatever you like, try different pens and find out whatever. Like, this is my favorite pen, this is another favorite, this is another favorite, these two also I use. So the first must have is a good old basic blue pens. Try different pens, gel pens, ball pens, ink pens, whatever, fountain pens, whatever you like. Collect them and use them regularly. So that is the first item. The second one, and second must have, is the lead pencils and leads. So this is my favorite. This pen I have, this lead pencil I have with me from past 7 years. This is from past 3 years. So this is Uniballs 0.7 lead pencil. These are really good. They're durable. Even if they fell on the ground, they're like very good. You can use whatever you like. The lead pencils, they are durable, they last long, and they are very good for underlining or writing with them. So lead pencils is a must have. The third must have in everybody's stationery collection is the pencil. So as much as I use the lead pencils, I use these pencils as well, normal pencils. They are very good to write. There's some sort of feeling that goes, and a good old eraser and a sharpener. So I used to use normal sharpeners, but this sharpener changed the game, the test, and it won't get anywhere. It gets collected in this, and you can just throw them later on. I'm a big fan of domes. Somehow the eraser, the sharpener, all the pencils. I try all the variety of pencils. I like the basic pencils and eraser and sharpener from those. This is a must-have for everybody, school going or artists or normal students, anybody. This is a must-have. And the fourth must have in everybody's stationery collection is the color pens. Color pens are a must for highlighting or even making notes, making subheadings. So this is my favorite color pen of all time. This is very thick, 1 mm stroke. So you have all the colors, and the color shades are very nice. You find all the color shades. It is not too thick like sketches and not too thin like normal pencils. I tried a lot of color pens. This is my favorite. I'll put up the link and in the description. So color pens is a must to take notes for everybody. The fourth most essential item in everybody's stationery are the highlighters. So coming to the highlighters, there are different types of highlighters. You can see, I'll explain what the benefits of each and every highlighter type, and I'll tell you the pros and cons. The first ones are the basic highlighters. This is cello highlighters. There are Faber-Castell and there are a lot of Camlin. Every brand sells these basic highlighters. Each one retails for 20 rupees. As you can see, they last a long time and they give you nice stroke. It's available in a lot of colors. But I find them inconvenient to hold, and it's very hard to move this cap every time. If you leave it open, it'll dry out. But still, they're affordable and they have a lot of colors, and lot of brands offer this. It's a good old standard highlighter. And coming to the next one, these are gel highlighters. So gel highlighters are very different from the normal highlighters. As you can see, the highlighters bleed through the paper or the textbook. It spoils the text on the other page. So gel highlighters don't do that. This is Faber-Castell's gel highlighters. They come in colors as well. This is radium pink, and they come in orange and green as well. So as you can see, this is a gel. So this is the gel. As you can see, it gives a nice finish. It's like a crayon, just like a crayon. So gel highlighters. And coming to the next type, this is normal highlighter from Cello. Even Amazon brand has these highlighters. Another color blue comes in it. So this is convenient. It's not. This also lasts long, not as long as the original ones. This is just like a pen. It is convenient to hold, and it's just like a pen, easy to cap and remove. So yeah, highlighters, pen like highlighters. And the last one is this Rodito Gel Flow Gel Flexi Glow. This is a brush highlighter pen. So normal highlighters, they only give you one stroke. This gives thin stroke as well as hard stroke. You can do calligraphy as well. So there's thin and thick stroke. Whereas the normal highlighter just gives you the thick stroke. So yeah, there are different types of highlighters. Highlighters are a must for people who are studying the textbooks, who do multiple revisions, or who has to revise their notes. So these help a lot. Another tip I'll add additionally is here color coding your highlighters or whatever important stuff is for the exams. Highlighters help a lot with competitive exams for people preparing for IIT, JEE, NEET, UPSC, and other competitive exams. And the sixth must have in everybody's stationery collections are the brush pens. Camlin has the brush pens as well as domes, and there are other fancy varieties as well. This is a basic brush pen. I've got into brush pens recently and I regret my whole life before getting them. So, brush pens are compulsory. As you can see, I'll show you how to use a brush pen. So there are two strokes. So you can make headings and you can underline. You can use it as multiple things. So so you can do thin strokes, very thin strokes. So you can vary the thickness and thinness. So brush pens are a must for note making, guys. It is a must if you want your notes to look aesthetically pleasing and color coded and organized. So as you can see, this comes in six colors. There are other colors as well, but I just got the six colors because I know I don't be using the next other colors. So there are lots of brands. I will link the description in the below of these pens. The seventh item on the list is the basic sketch pens. These might be basic, but their use is very multidimensional. Underlining, highlighters, textbook may, if you want to write something on the sticky notes and stick it to the wall, this color coding, it is very helpful. So, basic sketch pens. This is from Classmate. A lot of other brands. I'll put the link in the description as well. Let's move on to the next thing. The eighth thing on the list is a whiteboard and whiteboard markers. So whiteboard, I can't show my whiteboard here, but I put it on the, you can buy a whiteboard as well as a whiteboard sticker and stick it on your uh, table or wall or somewhere. These are permanent ones and these are the color ones. So I use my whiteboard a lot. So I write my to-do list every day on the whiteboard and cross it upon there. Even I use my whiteboard and all this color whiteboard markers, temporary markers, to make notes and revise. You can just rub it off, so there's no need to do it. Revisions are easy and to-do lists are easy. You can just write the important stuff that you're forgetting, or just a note for you to do, just a quote of the day or the date or something. So whiteboard and the markers for competitive exam people or people who are studying every single day for 7 8 hours, 10 hours, who are spending a lot of time at home, this is a must have. Ninth one on the list is most important and my favorite part of it. It is the sticky notes and post-its. So I call them sticky notes, some call them post-its, so whatever. Again, as you can see, there are a lot of variety in sticky notes as well. So there are different sizes. This is a post-it big one. You can write your to-do list here. You can just write your important stuff and stick it somewhere. The same comes to this thing. It has multi-colors, 5 colors, and you can use them. I usually put one of the sticky notes in my everyday sling bag, just so that I write whatever's on my mind if I don't want to forget something, or to-do list or something important. Or even just put it one in your backpack, or put it one on your desk, and just put it and use it. So this is the flag makers. This is also sticky post-its. So I color code these things usually. So the most important stuff I use pink. So the facts I prepare for UPSC and competitive exams. So if you have a lot of subjects and a lot of stuff to read and revise, these comes in very handy. As you can see, they're almost done. I need to buy a new one. So the next one is this restick prompts. So this is also the same thing. In a notebook, I don't know where to find certain topics, so I just write the topic name and stick it there. So it is the most useful thing. So coming to the normal sticky notes, as you can see, I have different colors. The yellow one, basic one, this is the neon green one, this is the blue one, this is another pastel green, this is a pink one. And the recently bought ones, these are more fun. There are shapes. This is a star shaped one. Even in the star shape there are odd colors. There's heart, there is a flower, there's an apple, and there is a butterfly. As you can see, I stick one here. I wrote a quote and stick it here: learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow, by Einstein. This really gives me a lot of motivation. And I also have a habit of using the sticky notes for short notes like this, so that is very helpful. So these are must have for competitive exam peoples and even normal students, 10th standard, 11th standard, college going engineering students. You can use the sticky notes in your notes as well, on walls, anywhere. And yeah, that's the most useful thing. So coming to the next thing on the list is the 10th one is a clock and a calendar on your desk. So this is in Telugu and English. So you can make one on your own, like a DIY paper with a thread or a pin, and just put it there. You just tear it off. You can see how days are going and what day it is that day under clock. So this is another one of my favorite. I got it, this recommendation from a topper, and I bought it immediately, and this is the best purchase I ever did. So you can see the time, and you can also set a clock. So you can pause it and then start it, and then see how many hours you studied per day, and you can make it zero and go back to the time and check it and the date and everything as well. So a clock and a calendar is recommended for everybody. What happens is, when you're sitting in a room and studying for the exam day after day, you tend to lose track of the days and the time. So it's important to track your days and the time and how many hours you're studying, to see your productivity and check everything. So that's the 10th one. So the next thing is, of course, and another favorite of mine, the next thing on the list is the 11th one, is a to-do list or a list maker. So things to do, this is my favorite. I tend to write my to-do list the day before. Even the study to-do list and the personal to-do list, even on simple things like exercise, whatever. So as you can see, I already used it a lot. I use it, just stick it. So as you can see, it shows the date and you can write. This is just a list maker. You can write your to-do list as here as well. I'll list the links of these products in the description as well. If you like them, you can purchase. So yeah, I have a lot of these in lot of variations and colors. So just so that I could write my syllabus and what topics to study next, what sources to study next, the importance to give in, or the papers to finish. So no, to-do list maker and a list maker is very, very, very important. Last but not the least, the 12th item is the clips and the containers. The clips, this is to hold my PDS. So Xerox materials or tests. So that I keep my notes. I tend to make notes on A4 sheets. So yeah, A4 sheets another must have. So I think books and paper is a basic thing. So I didn't add this in the list. So these clips and the tiny clips as well. This is stuck. So the tiny clips as well. You just stick it to the and the clips as well. So this is another thing. So I mentioned all the 12 things, 12 must-haves and stationery items for every students. Another additional thing is a basic pen holder. I think this is must for holding all of your pens and sketches. So a good old basic stand for your table is a must-have for everybody. So that's it for this video. I have told all the must-haves that students should have must-have stationaries to 12 and one additional one. um, I hope you like the video. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe and support my videos. If you want other content as well, I have other content on this channel as well. Sorry, this video is too long. If you like this video, please comment as well and let me know what you like about it. If you want any other content or if you have any other doubts, please ask in the comments. I reply every single one of my comments. Thank you.